Welcome, my hoopers. It's your millennial here, back with another podcast. Today, the topic of discussion is, why aren't all sports games cross-platform by now? It's 2020. Let's begin. So we've been having sports games at the dawn of time. Well, okay, maybe not that far back, but the very first sports game did come out in 1958. It was called Tennis for Two, and when I researched and looked at it, it was very, very basic. Considering 1958, yeah, there wasn't much to work with. It was one little bright dot that was considered your ball, and the other thing was considered your net. And well, let me tell you, it makes me glad that I'm a millennial and I have actual sports games to look at and play. They're like actual people and not little trinkets of light that are trying to simulate a sports game. You know, we have games more than ever before, especially when it comes to sports. 2K, the staple of basketball, done. Space Jam in 1996, done. NBA Jam, done. You had EA Sports. Once great compilation of games. Oh man, I played EA Sports games day and night. But now you don't really hear from them. And with NBA Live being, as I would like to call it, since maybe 2008 or 9, a disappointment, it's kind of over with. You got MLB The Show. As far as I know, because I didn't play very many baseball games growing up, hence I really only played basketball anyway, so I didn't care about anything else. A great baseball series of games. And then, you have in it NHL, football, and your other sports games that we've also come out this generation. But what of our sports games lacking? What is one thing that some of us wish it had? Cross-platform. Big-time shooters. Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, all great shooting games, fun shooting games, games I've all played and enjoyed. But what's one thing that makes some of these games even more enjoyable? The fact that they have cross-platform. Just think of it now. You wake up, you get on your PlayStation or your Xbox, hell, maybe even your PC. Why would you buy a sports game on PC? Even though you can use controller? I don't know. It's one of the last ways I'd buy my sports games. Nonetheless, you buy it. And you say, man, I'm ready to beat my friend in 2K, or any other game for that matter that you can buy. Let me play him. Call him up. Hey man, what's good? Hey, you trying to play? I don't got it on PC, man. And then what happens? Either one of you go ahead, gives in, pays the extra money to buy the game again, which, mind you, unless you get it on a sale, is $60. Or you go to your buddy's house. Now, in this day of age as well, split screen, besides some sports games, aren't really a thing anymore. And nowadays, especially in quarantine times, most people just play online. It's just kind of the thing to do. I would love to clamp my friends in 2K, but I can't. Why? Because I have it on a different console or platform to them. And the idea of paying another $60 to go against them sounds insane. I don't have $60 to spare like that. I can't even work right now. Do you think I'm trying to do that? No. Do you think they're trying to do that? No. Now, just think about the possibilities you can have. Just think about how it works for other games. We'll go with Warzone. It's relevant. It's the big game right now. With Warzone, you can play cross-platform from PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Think about it. You'll never not be able to find a game. You've got all the major platforms covered. And that is what makes certain games never lose their population. Fortnite, one of the biggest games that is going to be around for such a long time, that is also free. At that matter, is on mobile, Switch, and all the console PCs. It has such a big, wide audience that it's basically, I can't imagine it ever going out of losing as many people to where you can't find a game. And they make updates all the time, and it's insane. Apex, same shit. It's on everything. I can play with everybody. I love playing with everybody. I have plenty of friends that we could probably play more games together, but instead, we can't. Why? Because we have it on X, Y, and Z, and we don't have it on the same thing. Now, in regards to focusing on just 2K, as much as I would love 2K to be cross-platform, there are some things that we've got to change. And although I know it is late in the game, 2K 21 is going to come out in roughly 2 to 3 months. There's some things that 2K21 has got to have. One, 2K21 cannot have this insane my team mode to where I get screwed every time I play. Case in point, you go on a my team game, you're brand new. So, you get the starter packs, and if you didn't buy VC, which I never do, then you're going to be stuck with, the one star player, some silver and gold, and the rest are bronze. You expect that, hey, I'm on a lower level, I should be getting set up with people on a lower level. But no, what happens in my team? What happens is you have people that'll make a whole bronze bench and put it in the starting lineup. After that, they'll also have all their star players on the bench. And 2K's algorithm reads the starting lineup. And so for some reason, it'll say, hey, this guy clearly isn't that great of a player because he only has a bronze lineup. So you go to play, you match up with this guy. You had your average team, and you're like, oh, he's got all bronze? Huh. Piece of cake. Or at least he's on my level. You go to set up your lineup. And then what does he do? He puts all his emeralds and diamonds and whatevers in the starting lineup. So you're going against, MJ. You're going against LeBron. You're going against Kobe. You're going against Hakeem. You're going against Magic. When you thought, hey, this guy is on the same par level as me. And now you're probably going to get blown out by 20. And it's just going to be game over from the jump. And you got to wonder to yourself, why does 2K not fix this? Also, another issue, and this one bothers me a lot because it's primarily what I play, is the quick play online. I love the quick play online. But it has its issues when it comes to the damn jerseys and the damn same teams. I don't want to play the Lakers versus the Lakers. It's not fun. It's nothing different. It's the same team against each other. And a lot of the times, your opponent will choose the same jersey color. So you can't even tell who's who. And then if you do manage to get a game where it's not the same team, they'll still pick the same jersey color as you. So it's very hard to tell sometimes who's on your team. 2K, you gotta fix this. My third and last thing is the park. The park has its good and bads, but the park is a glitchy mess. I can't say how many times I've played. I've seen YouTubers play to where it's just you're clipping through the backboard, you're doing unrealistic passes, you're doing shots that shouldn't go in. Incredible. 2K has to fix this before we can ever get to the level of cross-platforming. And when they do fix this, and when we get there, gaming will be so much better in terms of sports games. We'll be able to move it from 2K to NHL to UFC to Madden and so on. But we've got to have someone pioneer this for us. If no one pioneers it for us, we'll never get to that spot. And that is just something that I would love to see happen.